My name is Edward, middle initial C, last name Collins, C-O-L-L-I-N-S. The highest rate that I held aboard the USS Okanagan and in the Navy was boiler technician, 3rd class. Well, I was a young kid from the inner city of Chicago. I came from kind of a mixed neighborhood of kids who were good, bad, and indifferent. And a lot of my friends got into trouble with the police. And I decided if I stayed on the street corner, they were going to get me, so I went down and joined the Navy. My first day in the Navy was my 17th birthday, November 22nd, 1947. And I spent 4 years in the Navy, and it was the greatest 4 years I've ever spent in my life. Changed my whole life around. Well, probably the greatest thing that happened to me, going from a civilian that didn't know what he was doing to a disciplined sailor that was part of a crew and part of a ship and part of a great organization. When I was part of a company, I was in Company 164, United States Naval Training Center at Great Lakes, Illinois, is where I spent my 4 months of boot camp. And what I think that I learned the most, other than naval discipline, was how to get along with people from all walks of life, which really helped me in my civilian life and helped me in my career after the Navy. Well, we learned to march. We had to go to Navy, we went to Navy seminars, and we had to learn to tie knots, and we had to learn to fold our clothes, keep our clothes neat. Sea bag inspection was every Saturday. We had to learn how to put a sea bag out so you could pass inspection. And we marched from boot camp to all of our classes. And we had chief petty officers that they called them boot pushers, but they were our training officers. Well, they learned us about what to expect on life aboard ship, and they issued us a book, of which I still have, the Navy Memorial, no, the Blue Jackets Manual, and I still have my copy of it, and it's one of my prized possessions, and I hope to turn it on to give it to my children when I'm no longer here. Well, mainly how to get along with people from all walks of life. We had arguments, and I met friends, and then I thought I was going to stay with friends, but then when we graduated from boot camp, we were all separated. I went with a lot of sailors, I don't know how many, to the Philadelphia Naval Receiving Station, and we waited there in an outgoing unit company until we got assigned to our ships.